Hi everybody, Joe for Jaspy's CaseBreaks.com with Jaspy's 2+2+2+2 football mixer. It's a random team break featuring 2 boxes of Resurgence, 2 boxes of Clearly Donners, 2 boxes of Optic Hybrid, and 2 boxes of 2023 Contenders Optic. And a chance to win that Jalen Hurts or that Jaden Daniels. Big thanks to this group for making it happen. And there are the teams right there. Let's roll it. Randomize names and teams. 1 and a 2, 3 times. Mark down to Joseph after 3. And 1 and a 2, 3 times for the teams. 2 and 3. So thanks for the fill, you guys. Jets down to Commanders. All right. Sorry, I'm not going to read off all these teams, but you can see all the teams right there. You can pause the video if you need to. Just remember to unpause and make sure you're live again. There's Aaron with the Colts last spot mojo. And here's the second half of the list right there. All right, it's alphabetized by team. You can still see Aaron with the Colts last spot mojo. All right, if you need to see your teams again, definitely let me know. Now, I'm also going to pause the video. When we come back, we're going to see if there's any trades. Then we'll have the break. So stick around. Be right back. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No deals were done, so the list remains the same. At the end of the break, I'm going to re-randomize everybody's name. Name on top at the end is going to get this. And the second name down will get this. Pretty nice. So even if you don't hit in the break itself, you still got a shot at these two things. So we'll do that at the end of the video along with any other randomizers. All right, no deals were done, so the list remains the same here on a Thursday the 3rd. Thanks everyone for making it happen. Two, 4, 6, 8 boxes right here. Let's do the hybrid first. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I need to work in some OJ, but I've definitely been drinking a lot of water. Popped some Dayquil. So I feel a little foggy, but and we got an autograph. We got Nate Wiggins. That'll be for Alejandro and the Ravens. That's to 325. Yeah. YouTube just started that feature recently. Top fans feature. So I don't know how they calculate it, but I guess it's a special badge for live chat, and you'll get it resets every live stream we do. So we might start incorporating that into our our daily stream. Maybe use that for giveaways or something.
The hits haven't been coming in bunches of late, but the slug has certainly been there. Yeah, he's had maybe a little bit too much swing and miss, but when he's made contact,
It's going to go to Aaron and the Falcons.
damage. Home run in the opener. Taking a look at his home runs right here. It was his wheels last night that kept the ninth-inning comeback alive.
Yeah, I have no idea how they calculate it, but I'll leave it to YouTube.
Fans were hoping for a grand slam to walk it off, but they had to wait for Freddie Freeman's single to right. And they took it half. They took it good. Ohtani with home runs. Up to 30 this year. 5 seasons with at least 30.
All right, another hybrid box.
Home run. Surpassed Cody Bellinger. Longest home run by a down before the All-Star break in the senior year. They had 2 balls and a strike. That feels way outside.
Yeah, long last. Stephen K. Finally acknowledging it. I don't know who is number 1 though. All right. Here we go.
The 7th from Savali. Upstairs and a leadoff walk. I'm wondering when that reaction of
Here's a lighted up Jaden Daniel. That's going to go to Joseph and the Commanders.
he ripped the ball out of it, started in Little League. It's not that peppery that breaks that. It's innate. It's unbelievable. I'm sure he peppered some parents' areas with his ability. He's on for Mookie Betts. Take strike 1.
All right. All card chip, right? Yeah, all card chip. What should we do? Let's do clearly Donruss.
Hitting it out. Also, very close. Didn't get to the warning track, but you can just tell by contact that he was very close to squaring it up. Deep fly ball. Full side jumps to full side. Swinging well to power. He's going to left field. I like the fact he's trying to swing it way out of his zone. Make sure it's on strikes. That last pitch, again, like we saw last night, he's being aggressive, but he's got to get a little bit of judge of the strike zone.
Spencer Rattler to 49.
While he waits, the 0-2.
And your autograph is going to be Joe Milton. That's going to be Zach Sullivan and the Patriots.
Stuck with it. No matter what uniform race is like this,
And there's excuse me, there's his teammate Drake May.
was spilled. Thankfully, Vargas okay. Here's last night's hero, Freddie Freeman. One of them. Clarify. Now, Old Spice fresh stats.
Dak Prescott to 199. That's going to be Nancy and the Cowboys.
5 knocks.
There's going to be a Jerry Jones Netflix sort of series
Looking for those small victories
coming up soon.
that hopefully build a big
Matt with the Saints, Spencer Rattler.
smile last night after the walk-off, and for the teammates to come out and throw the sunflower seeds and water all over them. Really probably release some frustration.
There you go, Ohtani. Got a Bo Nix for Greg.
Yeah, see. More Freddie like. The hips are starting to loosen back up.
This is Saquon, 61 out of 99. It'll be for Mark and the Eagles.
Check the swing, fouls away a strike. First time Freddie Freeman has had
And your autograph is a Blake Corum,
since the end of May.
81 out of 249. Nice.
Of May.
Rams, Allen Murdoch with that one.
On an 0-1 from Savali. Ball 1 low and away.
He's looking for a different running back, though.
See if the Dodgers can flip the wrist script from last night. They only had one hit with the runner in scoring position last night, Oral, but it was the one that ended the game, Freddie Freeman's game-winning base hit. 1-2.
Fred Warner.
Freddie's the one hit with runner in scoring
Yeah,
position.
I don't know. Maybe because he was just the next person to chat.
Walk-off hit.
Oh, he's number 1 now.
Believe it or not, ties it for the lead for MLB.
And it's just as simple as commenting in the chat. He's number 1 now.
Hernandez behind the
I'm not sure how the top fans algorithm works, but it's kind of a fun little feature from YouTube.
on a 2-2. Oscar Skies at the left. Then to Tempe. Freeman's going to hold up at second base.
Here's Tyler Scott for the Bears.
Eddie Pontes will have a chance to bring Freeman home. Was not voted in as an all-star starter in the outfield for the Nationals.
20 out of 50.
Will certainly have him in consideration for a bench spot. For sure.
I think he might have been chatting earlier today too, Alan or Steven. Whereas I think your first chat of the day was the first one, so he may have already been working on that.
Ball 1 just missed the
Here's Brian Branch, Lions. That's going to be for Stewart.
17 home run yesterday.
I don't know how the algorithm works. I'll have to look that up over the weekend.
Waits at strike 1.
And here's Baker to 35.
He's got very good stats on the first pitch and the first strike. And a lot of his power comes early in the count.
No idea. I just saw this feature appear a couple nights ago.
Much at all. I'd really say rarely. And very much a
The only thing that
pitch and
The only thing the question mark says is how do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chats, and super stickers. You could learn more or turn off the feature in the Help Center. Personally, I would keep it turned on.
Baez swings through strike 2. Dodgers have the first inning lead. 1-0. Freddie Freeman's RBI double.
Just in case we do, unless you don't want to participate in it, but in case we do something with it, just for fun.
As good as this team is, it's a rarity for them to be out so early. Here comes the 2-2. Those bounced away. 50 of 87 games, they have been second to score if they score. That is 57.5% of the games. The Dodgers
All right, here is Roshan Johnson.
25 and 25 in those games. When we talk about all their comeback victories, there's another stat that illustrates. Another 2-2. That's a good pass from Savali. Throws Pontes.
And that will be for Austin and the Bears. Back here is Jalen Brooks, Cowboys. That'll be for Nancy. $40 out of 99. And there's Quentin Johnson to 175. All right, just like that, we're already down to our last 2 boxes. Folks, we have Resurgence half case pick your teams loaded up in the store. So maybe if you see a little bit of what this looks like, maybe that'll move the needle for some people here. JaspysCaseBreaks.com. All right. These are your hits right here. You have 3 hits in here? Yeah, this is the football mixer, random teams. Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels one. There's Adrian Peterson. It's not. Oh, that is numbered up there to 75, and there's Malik Neighbors to 75. Yeah, I think I forgot to put this in the schedule. I was so eager to start this. So I'll add that to the schedule. Remember, we always pin the schedule in the chat. And unlike now, when I remember, I'll add it to the schedule just so you'll be able to keep track. So I apologize about that, Jesse. But now it's in the schedule. Right, so the Malik Neighbors will go to Ryan, and the Adrian Peterson will go to the Vikings. No. The Blake Corum, I guess, would be our best auto out of here, but yeah, no. But we got these Resurgence boxes to go, and that already is a nice card here. That is a 5 out of 5 Cedric Gray. So that's a train whistle. That's for you, Jesse. First time I'm calling your name in this break. All aboard the Big Hit Express. Woo-hoo. Sorry, folks. A little wheezy today. All right, got Marcus Allen. Nice. Out of 25. That will be Chiefs edition. That's going to Nick Stover. I don't know what how many spots do you have in this break? I think I only see you for the Titans. Here is Marvin Harrison Jr. Nice. 8 out of 14. Silver ink autograph. That looks nice. Randy with the Cardinals. And a Graham Barton, Tampa Bay Rays, 10 out of 15. Buccaneers, that's going to be for Alan Murdoch. All right. 8th and final box. And then we'll give away those 2 big ones right there. Yeah, Marvin Harrison did look pretty sharp. Listen, like I said, we got Resurgence pick your teams in the store right now. Go check it out. Well, we got a redemption in the mix. There's Chris Braswell to 249, Tampa Bay. Eli to 249 for the Giants.
He did not look over at Kirk's top step and say, it took me 6 innings, it took me 5 batters. He did not. Man, when you got your first strikeout, I was 10 years old, man. Kirk should probably think that how long it took him to get 3. Lenny Sosa was the second strikeout last night. At 29.99.
All right, your final set of hits. Good luck. Here's the Mike Singletary. 6 out of 10, top left corner. I want winners. I want players that want to win. That's going to go to the Bears. That'll be for Austin. The patch auto is going to be Trey Benson. 40 out of 125, another Cardinal for Randy.
He's down to 115. He has 2 strikes on you.
All right, and behind the Bob Greasy is going to be a Resurgence rookie signature of Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. And that is Mark with the fly, Eagles fly. Nice. That's your break, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see who's going to win their way into these 2 hits. So going back to the football mixer, name on top gets the Jalen. Second name down gets the Jaden. Big thanks to this group right here. Let's gather all of your names, 1 through 32, and everyone in between. New dice, new list. Top 2 after 9. 5 and a 4, 9 times. Fingers crossed. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, and 9th and final time. Now 3 through 32. Very close, Greg. Just not quite, but sad times for everybody. Thank you for trying. But after 9, all right, there can only be the top 2. And that's going to be Chad Tucker. Congrats. You're going to get the Jaden Daniels autograph. And Jesse, look at that. Jesse's going to get the Jalen Hurts RPA. Silver ink with the big Eagles patch on it. That's really cool. And Chad Tucker, you're going to get the Jaden Daniels Midnight Rookie autograph. That looks sharp as well. Nice. Thanks for getting in, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com, and I'll see you next time for the next break. Bye-bye.